Good morning, everybody. Happy whatever day it is. I think it's Friday. Is it Friday? Yeah, it's Friday. Happy Friday, Friday. And let's get in here with some music this morning. Good morning. It's one of those days.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights,
sunrise, Kathleen.
Won't stop for traffic lights.
Yeah, we were talking about it last night, chanting that there was snow coming.
If I will ever figure out where the road goes, even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down.
Morning, Nanny.
Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah.
My goodness. Effingham got 5 inches of snow. Yeah, it looked like the sky was falling down. Morning, Grace Isis. Good morning, Rick Morrow. All right, let me turn the music off. And Gracie says, yes, like Kathleen said, it's a beautiful white morning. What cleansing. The air is crisp and feeling light. Snow peas. I love snow peas and I love all of you. So, wow. I'll just have to live vicariously through you and enjoy that snow through the way you're showing me pictures and describing it to me. But I love that first comment from Kathleen. Woke up to a snowy sunrise. Wow. Well, cheers, everybody. I hope you're keeping warm wherever you are. And Kathy, I saw your comment about 5 inches of snow where you live in Maryland. I can't imagine having to go out in that to go to work. So please be safe. Jennifer, good morning. All right, let's do our heart brain and get ourselves together this morning with connecting in from our heart to our brain. Touch your heart center. Slow down the breathing. And then add in joy, love, comfort, a warm hug, a warm coat, whatever just brings that warmth inside of you. We're going to do this for another minute. Then we're going to say our I ams together this morning. I am enough. I am filled with joy. I am grateful for a new day. I'm grateful for my life. I am ready for whatever comes along my path today. I am compassionate. I am kind. I am loving being here with all of you every morning. I'm loving sunshine. I'm spreading joy wherever I go. I am peace. Good morning, Blue. You hardly had any snow. I think New York stole it from you. I think they got it all, Blue. So you didn't have to. Robert Dosa, hello to you. Thank you, Annie. Oh, I love you all so much. What a great day. It's Friday. On Fridays, we do Friday. And there's so much to be grateful for. There's so much to really look at and celebrate. We can celebrate anything, whatever it may be. It could be just getting a card from somebody in the mail. It could be opening your eyes and seeing something beautiful, like a beautiful nature scenery. And Blue, I've had that experience where you're at, just waking up to all of the beauty and the crispness in the air. So I just, like I said, I'm living vicariously through all of you going through your winter. It's cold here, but it's not like the winters that happen up in New England and other places like along the coast, Maryland, Virginia. And Kathy says, I am grateful for the snow removal personnel. I am happy and safe. Kathy, do you have to drive this morning? Do you have to drive to work in that snow? Because I'm really wanting you safe right now. 5 inches of snow is a lot. And I know it takes a while for those roads to become safe to navigate through. So I'm hoping that you're able to just be where you are today and stay inside and be safe and warm. And Blue says it's all Dave's fault. He got a new 10-foot plow, and I think snow is afraid to come here. Oh, it's like magic, isn't it? When you take your umbrella out, it doesn't rain. That's the same concept, right, Blue? It's like, oh, we're so prepared. We're ready for the snow. And then it knew that we were ready for it. Kathleen says, I am safe and secure. I am grateful I don't have to go anywhere today. I am grateful for everyone and everything in my life. Me too, Kathleen. I really am. I am so grateful for this life that I'm living. Yeah, no matter how much more time I have left on this planet, I am just so welcoming every day, every moment. And so thank you all. Thank you for being here. I'm wondering where our Deirdre is. Maybe she's under 5 foot of snow. But I know she's up high. So I think she's probably snuggled up under the covers this morning. So Deirdre, if you're hearing us, we love you. We'd love to see you in here so we can love on you. And Jennifer says, I am grateful that I woke up today. Amen, Jen. And I know you're down in Florida, so you don't have that white stuff going on, and neither do you, Linda Lemieux. Good morning. It's one of those mornings that I really need my coffee. I woke up stuffy this morning. You know, when it happens a lot if there's heat on, which we have to have the heat because it's cold outside here. But I woke up like everything was just stuffy. My head felt big. So I'm needing my coffee this morning to release and open up the sinuses. That's right. Let's call our Deirdre in here. And Grace says, I am in amazement of God's creating and mechanics of nature, grateful for the stretch, the opening of the eyes, and shelter from the elements. I believe in peace, and I am peace. Gracie, I hope you're also able to stay inside today and not have to go out in that snow. So, sending you lots of warmth if you do have to go outside, but I'm praying that you'll be able to stay in and stay in that, wrapped up in something warm and cozy. And yes, Jennifer, I am still here in Texas. I'm thinking that I'll be here until we do the workshop together on the 22nd. The 22nd, let's talk about that day. That's a banner day. We're doing not only the vision board workshop, and those of you that haven't signed up yet, you might want to do that. You might want to get that sign up, that registration in. I haven't talked to Michelle about how we're going to cut it off at what number, but my Zoom will hold 100 people. I'd love to see it full. I'd love to see all of us envisioning whatever it is we want to bring to us, and let's do it together. Let's sit together and laugh. We know we're gonna giggle like crazy, but let's sit together and dream together. It's called the Big Dream or Dream Big Vision Board Workshop. And very reasonable for the 2 hours that we are going to be with you and sharing with you and enlightening about manifesting and bringing forth some more tools, some meditation, some angels to help us manifest. And this coming Tuesday, put it on your calendars at 5 o'clock Eastern on Tuesday. Michelle's going to come on to Zoom, and you're all welcome to come on with me. And we're going to talk about the workshop, and we're going to talk about manifesting. It's going to be on my gratitude happy hour. Yep, we're revving it back up again. Tuesdays at 5 o'clock Eastern Time is the place to be for some gratitude. So if you're wanting to come in with us, the Zoom link is available, and you can all come in and talk to Michelle and really get interested and get excited about that workshop. Good morning, Oksana. Hello. Auntie Jean is doing good. She had a really good day yesterday. She's probably still asleep. It's very early this morning, and she is not a morning person, kind of like me, but she can stay under the covers. It's okay. Good morning, Tammy. Good morning, Marietta. Yes, it does, Oksana, she says. For stuffiness, you can have a teaspoon of coconut oil and a drop of tea tree oil and swish it in the mouth and spit it out. It's called a coconut pull, I believe is what it's known as. And I've done it many, many, many times. So thank you. Yes, it does cleanse out the bacteria from your mouth by doing that. Marietta says, since we are all united as one, you and I walked Good Girl Pearl in our bare feet and nightgown this morning. Enjoyed the warmth. Oh, I bet she loved that, Marietta. That little doggie is so sweet. I just love your Pearl. Special plans for 2222. I think we need to, but I was going to share with you. And let me say, who did I miss? Tammy Fisk. Good morning. So I did some calculating last night, and the day we're doing the workshop, 1/22/22, we're also doing the Angel Circle, and that registration is out there for anybody to sign up. That is day 500 of the Peace on Earth tour. 500 days on the road. Can you imagine that it's been that long? I remember when I started out, I remember that first day driving out of Florida. So we were talking last night on chanting that we should do something special. And today I'm going to create a t-shirt, and I'll have them available, and we can all wear them. And I don't know what it's going to say, but something about 500 days of the Peace on Earth tour celebration. And I don't know if y'all have any ideas of wording for it, design for it. I need creative people. I'm creative to a point, but I think that we need to have something like that to get the word out there more. One of the things that happened yesterday is I applied for a grant with the 222 Foundation. Town Grout is giving away $12,222 in a grant. So I applied for it yesterday with the Peace on Earth tour, and I explained to them what it's all about, how beautiful the mission is, and let's all pray that into reality. Let's just see it happening so that we can reach so many more people, so that we can really do a lot more than what's going on already with this tour. And I can see every state just being united, every state having a land blessing, having a water blessing. And thank you to those of you who have been sending in your messages, your poems, your words of inspiration. And if you haven't done so yet, I'm really encouraging you to write. The angels have asked for you to do this. They want your writing, no matter what it looks like. You might say, oh, I'm not a writer. I can't do that. Yes, you can. Yes, you can is our mantra. So I'm going to type in my address again for it. And I think that's right. I think I have at least a brain cell this morning working, but you can send me an email and just give some words. That's all. Just your words from your heart. Whatever you would love to say to Mama Gaia, whether that's coming forth at a land blessing or a water blessing, and just speak it from your heart and email it to me, because those are going to be read. They're going to go out into the universe and down into Mother Earth. So I'd love to hear from more of you. Good morning, Lillian in Norway. Oh my gosh, Lily, this warms my heart that you're here. Hello, 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 and Happy New Year to you. We haven't seen you in a bit, so thank you for coming on this morning. Oksana said a quick remedy for any colds when your body's starting to feel icky or tired before going to bed, a teaspoon of finely chopped fresh garlic and pour it over a raw honey and swallow with half a cup of warm water. Yeah, I've done that. You got to sneeze, maybe. It's trying. I've got this whole nasal thing going on this morning, so bear with me, please. Grace I says, loving praying peas. Update on my father, Edwin. Was doing well with all your prayers. The doctor pleased with his diabetic management, reducing meds. Still keep him in the circle. Since Sunday, he has been under the weather and yesterday taken to the hospital with a terrible cold, which is actually a bacterial infection. He's home resting. Your prayers are working, and always work. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, I am so happy that he was able to come home. The hospitals are no place to be. There's too many germs in there. So I'm glad that he is home, and we'll keep lifting him up every day and praying for his perfect physical health. Okay, Annie says, I literally just saw a cross with angel wings when you said something about a t-shirt. Wow. I can see it, Annie. I see that vision. So I need somebody creative to come up with something really quickly, because the 22nd will be here before we know it. Today's already the 7th. So let's get something together fast so I can get it created and y'all can order it. And let's do this. Let's make this happen. And we'll wear them at the retreat in Vermont. 500 days of the Peace on Earth tour. And we'll be celebrating that on the 22nd. It just blows me away even to think about it. Okay. Lily's been so sick after she moved, and the first time in here in a long time. It sure is, Lily. And we've been missing you. So I'm so glad you're here. I'm glad you showed up this morning. Good morning, Charlie. And Annie says, a cross with angel wings and a gold halo on top. I can't draw. I can't either, Annie. I am not an artist that way to be able to craft something into anything that looks good. So we need an artist that can draw us a design. It has to have a heart in it. That's my thing now with the Peace on Earth tour. We've been encountering so many hearts. And it started with you, Marietta, my beautiful heart friend. So whatever we come up with, there's got to be a heart in there and the peace sign and the cross with angel wings. I love that. Kathleen says she got a surprise last night when you received a text from Marissa. She said the surgery went well and she was feeling good. Grateful for our prayers. She will probably call you, Teri, as she was grateful for your offer of support. Absolutely, Kathleen. That offer goes out anywhere in the world anyone is that's dealing with cancer. And I've been there several times now, and I know what it feels like. I know what it feels like to hear the doctor say those words. I know what it feels like to go through those surgeries. So yes, let's get support going for anyone who needs it. Kathy Hand said a peace pole with angel wings. Oh my gosh, I envisioned that. Annie says the heart in the middle of the cross. And Lillian can try to draw it. Beautiful. Rick Morrow, gratitude, attitude. I love that. Yes, it's a Friday. What's your yay? Let's get some yays going up in this place. And while you're thinking of a yay for you today, I'm going to draw a Kuan Yin card and see what she has to say to us. I love the creative ideas that are flowing this morning. Y'all are so beautiful. I'm just looking at your words. I'm looking at your names and envisioning each and every one of you. Many of you I know I've given a hug to. I've sat with you or talked with you, laughed with you, cried with some of you. And I just love you from my heart. Thank you so much for being a part of my mission in life, for seeing through my eyes how peace can be in our world. You know, the angels have been inspiring a message every night, and they told me they're going to continue to do that. Every night, as I sit, they're going to give me words to write so that we all can be blessed by them. And last night, the huge message was, I love you. If you haven't read that blog yet, and I know it's usually very late or early in the morning when they bring the words through, but the blog is titled, I love you. So please read if you get a chance today, maybe to look at that. Just read those words, because I was like, what do you mean I love you? I love you. And they explained what that means. So I'm hoping you get a chance to read it. And I do love you. The radiant moon of compassion. Kuan Yin sits upon a radiant moon of compassion, pouring forth the spiritual strength needed for you to liberate yourself from lower vibrational energies of fear and judgment, and shift into the vibration of freedom, love, and peace, where you naturally belong. You are being urged to use this power to grow spiritually and free yourself from a situation that would otherwise dim your bright spirit. Our beautiful Kuan Yin, with that moon of compassion. I don't even know what the moon's doing right now. Is it new? Is it full? I really have no clue. I'm feeling out of touch with the some of the things like the moon phases right now, but I can feel that moon of compassion, no matter what stage it's in, as it shows itself to us. I feel the words of Kuan Yin that's letting us know that at any moment, we can go into our hearts and find compassion And so many of you have poured out your love for the victims of the fires in Colorado, and especially our Dr. Ruth Anderson, the Lorios. Their house was spared, but they've still got a lot of cleaning up to do, and they're concerned about their neighbors. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And Ruth has asked if I would sit with her and help her to share with us from her viewpoint what it was like to go through that devastation. So we don't have a specific time, but we're thinking that it's going to happen today. So I will let you all know. I'll try to give you as much warning as possible that we are going to go on the air and just hear from our Dr. Ruth Anderson, her thoughts, her feelings as she's still processing that it even happened. This is going to take a while. It's going to take a lot of meditation and prayer and just really working through the energy to come to terms with the fact of what happened. Right now, she's kind of caught up in just that energy of shock and having to kick into go mode to get things in place that they need, like a home and the things that have to be replaced right away. And thank you to everyone who opened up your hearts and shared financially with her. We do have the fundraiser going, so if there's anything that you can do at all, every bit helps. And thank you to those who have already poured love into that fundraiser. Spread it out. Just send the message out to your groups if you can, or to whoever you can let know that there's a need. And let's get more love flowing in there. We woke Deirdre up. Good morning, Deirdre. So glad you're here. We were all thinking you might be buried under the snow somewhere, but I'm so glad you're here with us this morning. And yes, Kathleen, there is, and I will share that with you all. I'll have Jean put it in the messenger thread so that we can send that to Meg and Jim Lorio. And everyone that's there that went through this, whether they lost their home or they had the panic and the anxiety and watching their neighbors' houses burn, they're going through processing that emotion. And I know for the ones that have lost their homes, it's PTSD. It's that energy of, oh my gosh, what do I do now? And trying to wrap their brains around it. So anything we can do to bring more comfort and more love to them, let's do it. Let's wrap our arms around them. Kathy Hand, my Friday is I made it to work safely. Yay! And things are looking up for my family. Much love to all of you P's for peace and prayers for all who need it. Thank you, Kathy Hand. Thanks for letting us know you're safe. And have a blessed day at work. Just take that energy of love in there with you. And let's wrap our arms around you as you go through the rest of your day and then have to go through the snow again to get back home. So stay safe, my friend. Okay, so wow, did this time go fast. And let's get to some of our prayers. I just want to say a word of love. I just love all of you so much. I appreciate every message that I get from you. Every time you reach out to me, it makes me smile. Every time you bring in somebody, a loved one, a friend, situation, a place in the world that you're concerned about for us to pray about, it just warms my heart that you have faith, that you have trust, and you believe in prayer. I believe in angels. I believe in God. I believe that we are powerful when we come together. And I believe that this prayer book that we've got going on, I believe it's miraculous. And I believe that as we pour love into every name, and that's what we do, as the names are read, we're pouring love in there. And I believe it's making a difference. We hear about it. We hear about things like Grace Ice's father that we lift up every day. And he is elderly. And for him to go into the hospital and come out in a few days, that's a miracle. So thank you to everyone that's right here, right now. And let's just continue to love each other. Let's continue to lift up the energy. Let's continue to celebrate the little wins in life. 500 days on the road, that's a big win in life. That's a big milestone of spreading peace, spreading joy, putting gratitude cards into people's hands as they go along the journey. And any of you that want those gratitude cards, I can send them to you, or I can order you some to come to you wherever you may be and get them shipped there. Let's keep spreading love and light out into the world. Oh my goodness, we have a little somebody that's not spreading love and light in our midst. So let me get rid of that. And I think I can turn off. Nope, I already have it on there. I thought it was keeping them away because I filtered it last night where we wouldn't be seeing all of the comments from these people that just want to come in and create chaos. But we had one that came in, but they're gone. All right. So I'm seeing Blue's comment. Fire is a panic trigger for me. When I was young, 8 years old, coming home from school, all the fire trucks were at my house as it was burning. Fire is one of the reasons I would not move to California. I can't imagine how Ruth and her family, friends, and pets feel. It's hard for me to wrap my brains around it. It really is. When I try to think about the whole situation, Ruth and all the ones, there were over 600 homes that burned, all of those people displaced. And it's just so hard to understand what they must be going through every moment of every day and the aftermath of that, of having to deal with it, having to look at it. Yeah, it's unimaginable. Crystal Nobles, good morning. Rochelle says, thank you, Teri, for bringing us on your journey. We love you. Oh, I love you so much, Rochelle. Rochelle, how is your mom doing? I know we lift her up. Your mom, Rose, we lift her up every day. So give us an update on her. And Oksana says, my true self needs only one home, my body. This is a beautiful home. I take care of it. I fill it with light. This is my true abundance. Absolutely. I am a stream that flows freely. I look at myself, at my true self, as shining, flowing, creating. I look at how my light, I create everything like magic. With my light, I create everything like magic. I love your words, Oksana. I hope you're writing the journal or writing all those words down because they flow so beautifully from you. Thank you. Thank you for sharing with us every day on here. I just love your energy. And Blue says, since the new year, I believe in knowing of a miracle each day. 500 days is a miracle. I have Marietta Stoner's card. Yes, yes. And Rochelle says her mom is doing okay. She had the flu, but she's doing much better this week. I'm so glad to hear that. We'll continue to lift her up. We certainly will. All right, so on to our prayers. Prachetta, Prachir Navriti, Billy, Tim, Sheila, Justin, Brandon, Gary, James, Loretta and Cecil, Joanne Castillo, Erica Hoppy and her mom. And let's please wrap our arms of love around Erica. Wrap our arms around her mom. She just went into hospice. We're not sure how much longer she's going to be with us physically, but let's let Erica and her family know how much we love them. If you want to send her a message of love, I know that would be well received, and she could use all of our support right now. So please lift up Erica and her mom, and her mom's name is Jean. Just let's please send energy for the angels to go help her mom transition. Danya, going through a cancer journey, let's just lift her high. Suzanne and her family. I haven't had an update on Suzanne. I hope she's doing better. I know there was a period of not really good physical health going on there, and they were all hit with it at the same time. So we're lifting up Suzanne and her entire family, her sister, her daughters, her granddaughter, Marietta and Ed, Leo Harley and his family, Lakshmi, DJ Blaze, Rick Morrow and Josie, Meg and Jim Lorio. And I want to put their daughter Beth in there. She's with them right now. She's been staying with them. And she was there when the fires took place. So she also went through that evacuation and being displaced from the home. Jean and Ron Lorio and their family. Catherine Kovacs and her family and fur babies. Pam and Gordy. Rosalind, good vibes. Sally and Tony. Christina and Christina's family. Christina, I think, is going to start physical therapy pretty soon. So Christina, if you're listening, we're holding you up for complete healing from that broken bone and for you to get back to your beautiful, active, loving self, and praying for your whole family there. Kathy Hand and her family, Pat Moss and her daughter and her grandchildren, Olivia and Tom, and her sister Susan, Becky in Michigan, and Becky's son Travis. I don't know if we have an update on Travis, but we'd love to hear that there's a miracle there as well. Charlie and his family, Hope and Zena, Andrea Gregg, Deirdre, Annie Seven, and your son Grayson, and also Regina and Adam. And thank you for those updates yesterday, Annie. I appreciate that. Cassandra, Destiny Ortega, Gail Zimmerman and her husband Nick, Jennifer and Micah Langren, and your brothers Chuck and Ken. Oksana, we lift up you, your mom, Amber, Jenna, Maximus and his teacher, and Katia. Isabel and Paul Reese and their daughters Anesh and Teresa. Linda Lemieux and her husband Dick and their family, especially their youngest son Christopher. Stacy Small Lord and her family. And I talked to Stacy yesterday, and she may join us on Monday on the Cuppa. She might come in and bless us by being with us on this side of the camera and lifting Stacy's mom up, as well as her uncle Richard. Blue, lifting you up high. I did have to sneeze. Blue and your husband Dave and all the fur babies. And we have somebody from Enlightened World Network jumping in here and saying good morning from Boulder, Colorado. Love to everyone, and thank you for supporting EWN. We are grateful to all of you. Thank you. Thank you for being with us this morning. And Isabel, good morning to you as well. Oh, it is Sue Seekoff. Sue, we lift you up and you're on our prayer list. We're getting there. I'm reading all the names now. So thank you for coming in with us. Okay, we're up to Karen Palmer and her dad, Frankie, and her husband and daughter, Grace Isis, and your father, Edwin. And thank you for that wonderful news. Answer to prayer. I love it. Kathy Caputo, praying for your eye to heal, for Raymond, for Tina Carzo, Tracy, Luz, and her sister and her friend, Christine, Debbie, Jim and his son, for Ryan, Catherine, Eric, John, Tatiana, Jackie, and baby Eris, Brookie and her family, the Girardis, Jeanette and Jeanette and Ernie, Dawson, Hope's parents, Sean, Angel and her husband, Derek, and Derek is fighting hard, and he's going to continue on chemo because it is starting to make a difference. Let's see him in perfect health, see him on the other side of that journey he's going through. Lily in Norway and your entire family, lifting them all high. And Lily, let us know how your mom is doing. Can you give us an update on her? Catherine, baby Wyatt, baby Haven. My heart was warmed by your little video that you sent through to me, and just loving on baby Haven, and so happy that there's progress there. Darren Walker, Arthur Thompson, Elena, Tabby, Bill, Kelly, Jasmine, and her daughters Anya and Myra, and mom Ronnie, Alba, Mary Lou Burdick, Kathy Hand's friends Patty and Sonia, Kim Blood and her sister Chris, Kathy's co-workers at the lab, Deirdre's sister Steph and her husband Bob, Edwin, Joni, Adriel, Corinne, Tony and her husband, Tam in Utah, Vicky, Ken, Dottie and Dawn, Ruth Anderson and her family, and those 4 beautiful fur babies, Stephen, Tammy Fisk and your daughter, Michelle, Bo and Candy Hand, Crystal Nobles and your husband, Dean, and the 2 boys, Gabriel and Jacob, and Brody, your dog, Herb, Rochelle, and your mom, Rose, Joanne Rice and the family of Bob Rice, Soma, Julia Osborne, the Deerfield Valley in Vermont, the Boulder area in Colorado, and the area in Western Kentucky that went through the tornado devastation. Sharon Rhea, Karen and family, Eric Turner, Mira Rubin, Nick and family, our Kenya family, Jean, Cynthia, Helena, and Edwina, and all their children and the animals and the fur kids there, Lulu the kitty, Sherry Gatewood and her brother-in-law Padama, Tammy Hill and family, Phil B., Lynn Gallagher, Elaine Armstrong, Danya Navarro, Wendy in Florida, and our Wendy in the UK. I'd love to have an update on Wendy in the UK. If anybody knows if she's doing better. I know she had tested positive for COVID and had a lot of physical symptoms, so let's lift her up. Freddie, Abha, Mary Crincoli and her friends JH, Mike S. and John, Irene and Eduardo, Eddie Quills, Jose, Michael Murdoch, Jessica, Fidel, Kim, Camilla and Nick in Australia, Kathy and Raymond, Lynn, Frank, Albie, Viola, Kenneth, Bobby, Mansi, Kamal, Maddie, Akil and the orphans in Pakistan, Noel, Heaven and Son, Yuri, Scott, Trey Horn, I think we had an update on Trey yesterday. I'll have to go back and look at the comments, but I believe Hope gave us an update there. Julia and her husband, Oksana, you put them in the prayer circle, so let us know if there's anything that's happened there. Dr. Beard, Zila, Marianne, Henrik and Lorraine, Mercedes, Jeannie in Colorado and her sister Merle, Sharon, Letitia, Mary, Raven Dalek, Wayne, Jenny Reed and the family of John Reed, who just passed, Joshua, James, Drake, Alicia Burns, Laura Hill, Pam Dite, Michael Lorio, Chris Blake, Betsy, Kimberly, the family of Trevor Gottardi, who just passed, Danae DeCandio, and Rick, if you and Josie can give us an update on Danae, please. We have Ellen, Irene, Susie Koff, and Richard and her family. Ethel Huggard, I'm going to try to get an update on her. I know she came home after her heart attack, and I'll see how she's doing now. Lindsay, Kat, the Walters family, Chiara, Ricardo, Cynthia's dad, Sharon Stroud. We're hearing some really good news about Sharon. Let's continue to lift her up, praying that she can come off that oxygen and that she's going to just really fly with us some more and bring more peace, love, and joy into the world. Kira Lani, praying for safety on the road. Stacy's Uncle Richard, Marissa, and thank you for that update on her. Allie, Bree, Claudia, Gracie, Catherine O'Shea, Marianne Pesci and family, Cassandra and Daddy Gary, Lenny, Fiona Dilston. I heard from Fiona yesterday. Let's continue to lift her up. There's some improvement, but she still needs our prayers. Donna and Todd, who just passed, Candy, Pamela Dawn, the children in Wilton Manors, Rick Alfick. I believe Rick is coming home from the hospital soon after his heart attack. Let's continue to lift him for recovery and improvement. Sophia, Kirk Taylor and family, Barbara Waugh, John Thaddeus Fiore, and a new one on our list today is my friend Kuka, who is in, I believe she's back in California. She was in Nevada. Her mom passed yesterday afternoon, and she reached out to me early in the morning. And she's got, I believe, 4 sisters. I know it's been a hard time for them to watch their mom, who was in hospice, and to see her deteriorate. But she did reach out to me, and so let's wrap our arms around Kuka Carney and the whole family there. Okay, Linda, I have Lily's address, and I can put that on the document that we have for sending cards. Blue says, I've been thinking of Hope for a few days now. Much love to our Hope. Yes, yes. Let's wrap our arms of love around her. And Marietta says, let's pray that we all remember our unity in love. Thank you. And Lily's update on her mom is that she's very weak. So let's wrap our arms around your entire family, Lillian. And Crystal says, have a blessed day. Lawrence Hill says, thank you. Oh, you're so welcome. And we'll continue to lift her up. Blue says, I did speak to Alba recently. She is a miracle. And we talked that the accident trauma is easy compared to being brave enough to walk the healing journey. Once shattered and you're a new person, the pieces don't fit back together the same way. Having to let go of the old and accept the new is not for the faint of heart. Alba is trying to get panic attacks and anxiety under control. lifting her high, Blue, and just really wrapping our arms around her that she can find that peace inside. It's Kuka with a C, Blue. It's C-U-C-A, Kuka. Okay. I think I don't see any more prayer requests. Our big one that we throw in there every day, and what we do here, for those of you who maybe are new or haven't been here in a while, we do a heart healing to Mother Earth. As the names were read, we all were sending out love and healing energy. And now we're going to focus our breath with receiving love and light, bringing it in from our Creator, Source God energy, bringing it right into our hearts. And we're going to let it run through our entire body and out the bottom of our feet. And we're sending it from our heart right down into the heart of Mother Gaia, just lifting up our planet with love, seeing those beautiful crystals at the center of Earth being bathed in love, so that our Earth Mama, our Mother Gaia, can bring up that energy to every inhabitant, every animal, every human, all the mountains and valleys, all the trees and nature, the waterways. Let's just see what we are doing make an impact in the world. See it sending out a wave of love that everyone and everything on the planet feels. It does make a difference when we do this heart healing. You can feel it in your own heart, and you can send that forth for it to be a blessing to others. Let's wrap our arms, especially around the people whose homes were destroyed, whether that was by the fire or tornadoes, flooding, and other disasters. Let's pray for those going through the winter storms now. The snow that's falling is very beautiful, but it's also very treacherous on the roads. So lifting everyone up that's going through anything that's in your path right now that's a challenge. We wrap our arms of love around you. And let's lift our families so high today. It's Friday. It's Friday. And let's let that yay go out as a big, big laugh and giggle and raise the vibration with that, holding each other, loving on each other with our heart telephone that we do every day on the count of 3, 2, and 1. Thank you. I love you. I love you all so very much. I'm going to pull up our song here with Leo and his amazing voice and words. Give me a moment here to find it, and we're going to hear Leo bless us. Okay, my computer's not cooperating, so just keep pouring in the love. Oh, here it is. Wake up. Kind of like me when I first opened my eyes. The computer's got to wake up too, or the program that runs the music.
Morning. Earthlings, it's time to get up and get ready because today's the perfect day to have a great day. Good morning, Earthlings. It's time to get up and get ready because today's the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go.
Leo.
Come on, let's play. It's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. We're on the peace for peace, on our mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead wherever we may be. We create a portal where we can be together. The heart telephone is always one phone call away. Calling on the guys, the angels, and the masters. Take a deep breath, we're going into a new dimension. Morning cup of full of joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup of full of joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
So Catherine is on our prayer list. Here we go.
Full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top. Here, the coffee's always hot and the choice is always yours. The sun is calling out to play, let's put on the show. Today's a new day, we all part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team. And you can side with us, there is always more space in the pot. For more love, take a spot and get the day started. Morning cup of full of joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup of full of joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
I think of you every time I listen to this song. AAA, thank you for teaching us that.
There really is no secret. We simply accept, align, allow. AAA, morning cup of full of joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup of full of joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Cup of joy, cup of full of joy.
Woo, is right. Thank you, Leo, for such a wonderful creation. And we love you so much for that song. I love singing it. I love hearing it. And we're going to love making a video to it up in Vermont this year. So be there and help us to do that. Good morning, Marlene. Thank you for coming in. I love you all so much. Stay in your heart. Stay blessed. Namaste, y'all. I will see you later.